Konnichiwa, motherfucker. I'm back with more thoughts, no thoughts, and hella clout. And to be honest, like, ever since Sethical peeped my video on his stream like a couple weeks back, I haven't been the same. Like, I fucked around and just made a Tinder account just so I could flex on bitches. Now, you know me, no thoughts, no bitches, none of that shit in my circle. So you may be asking, what did I do when I got matched with some pretty bitch? Instead of messaging them and, you know, potentially getting some pussy, I went on Amazon and typed in pocket pussy and wondered whether or not this was a better investment of my time. Which is how I kind of stumbled upon this. I want to dub this the fussy. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. I normally don't say thoughts in videos that I've already tweeted out, but I wanted to say this in a way that's funnier than my tweet. My nigga, if you're an alcoholic, and I don't just mean like when you need surgery for something and they put vodka in your saline bags type of alcoholic, I mean that you just love drinking alcohol in general, especially y'all who be using Henny and everything. Your opinion on sweet shit is invalid. Y'all be the same type of people to scrape frosting off your cupcake talking about, oh, it's too sweet, and then down a gallon of absinthe with no chaser. I think we've reached a point where calling something avant-garde is just a very decadent way of calling something shit. For example, right? I think 100 Gex is avant-garde rock.
Yes, sir!
If you are a fan of them, you can try and fight me in the comments, my nigga. I don't care. A lot of French words are fucking stupid, but let's look at the ones that English speakers have adopted. Rendezvous. Now, as a professional French disrespecter, I gotta start calling this rendezvous. With a Pokemon as big as Rayquaza, you gotta wonder, does that nigga shit? And if so, where? And if you want to say that this nigga poops in space, how has this not been a geological disaster for the entirety of the Pokemon world? Like, honestly, every meteorologist in every region should just be posted every day talking about, well, people, it seems as though we're gonna have another shit show from Rayquaza, and let's see where it's gonna land. Well, it seems like it's Hoenn. Oh, fuck, it's Sootopolis. My friend asked, if you're in a religion where you gotta wear something to cover your hair, what the fuck do you do when you're bald? Now, my addition to that question is like, you know how like when bitches ain't got no titty and they start stuffing? Y'all gotta do that shit? I genuinely don't know. I just want an answer. There are niggas out there really drinking some shit called cocktails. Then they be having shrimp cocktails. And then you be dipping it in some white sauce like this? Like you are classified gay after consuming that. While playing Horizon Forbidden West, I started wondering, in cultures where you have to wear face paint for both men and women, how do the men have sex? And when I say face paint, I mean really aggressive fucking war paint. Cause I know the females will probably find that shit hot. Y'all are fucking weird. But for me as a man personally, if my girl had face paint like this, I wouldn't even be able to maintain a chub. She looked like she about to angrily rip off my cock in the middle of sex. Why the fuck can cockroaches hold their breath for more than 30 minutes, but a hippo, you know, the thing that lives in fucking water, can only do it for 5? Like, what the fuck happened in y'all evolution that caused y'all niggas to gain such an ability? Nigga, a singular lung of mine is bigger than a fucking cockroach, and yet I can only hold my breath for a minute? That's bullshit. All right, I'm about to say one of the stupidest things ever, so bear with me. Sometimes I really be thinking that rich people really know what the fuck they talking about. Cause you know how whenever they be saying, oh, if you really want that money, you go out there and get it. If you really wanted to be a millionaire, you'd be a fucking millionaire. That shit got me thinking, right? There is water molecules in the air, like water in the air, right? So how the fuck are niggas in third world countries, especially Africa, thirsty if all you need to do is extract the water from the air? Like, it's all around you, my nigga. Why the fuck you thirsty? Just drink it. You know those people who be saying, why are they shoving the LGBT agenda down our throat in the media? And then it just be two niggas kissing in the very distant background. You are off a perk 1000 if you don't think that shit sound like how white people in the 50s used to get mad over a white woman and a black man holding hands in a goddamn movie. I can see it now. There's like some 30-year-old white guy in the 50s named Derek talking about, I'm tired of this nigger agenda. Someone else had said this to me a while back on stream, but growing up as someone named Junior is realizing that your mom has probably moaned your name several times during sex. Now, I'm not advocating for violence with this thought, but I feel like if someone crosses you over in basketball and then proceeds to try and shoot, your teammates or you must foul and stop this nigga by any means necessary, or else you must kill yourself if he makes that shot. Bruh, her nose looked like a rocket ship, or at least Heatran's nose. I'm allowed to say this because niggas clowned me for like 1 year in high school for having shotgun nostrils, but my shit ain't look like that, B. Why the fuck was it normalized to have a cum sock or rag? Just go nut in your hand and wash your hands, you dirty bitch. Like, how does the idea of a frequently used cum rag rotting on the floor not give you goosebumps? Having female friends is cool and all, but sometimes they do something very questionable. Like, I'm pretty sure every single close female friend that I've had has done this. And as a female, can you please explain to me in the comments why the fuck you do shit like this? But they'll be feeling bad or whatever and then come and ask me for advice, right? And then I will tell them the most logical thing to do, like objectively the best option. They will do the complete opposite instead, and then come to me and laugh and be like, Kim Poyon, you won't believe this, but like, I didn't do what you told me to fucking do. Nigga, why? Why did you waste my time? These two people are the reason why parents should do a little bit of research before naming their children. Like, this shit is the exact same thing as a Jewish kid being named Adolf Hitler. You ever wonder what a lot of these rappers mean whenever they say they got demons? Like, rappers from the hood, I understand, but like, if you from the suburbs, what the fuck is chasing you? Like, did your dad not get you the newest Xbox when you were 15? Or is the IRS coming after you for tax fraud? Like, not to be mean, but what demons does Jaden Smith have? Like, were you not happy on the set of The Pursuit of Happiness? I have come to the conclusion that Kodak Black is non-binary, and I have concrete evidence of this. Like, my nigga, who is they? Who is that? Because the only person that I've known to not want to see you win is yourself. You don't want to see you winning, so you touching little children. That's why you kidnapping. For the record, I hate Kodak Black significantly more than I hate NBA Youngboy. Okay, if this clickbait ass thumbnail actually has some true shit behind it, why are there no superhumans? Like, nigga, why do I not walk outside and see floating niggas everywhere? I don't know why, but like a few months ago, my dad said that he was going to Ohio and I genuinely feared for his life. Why the fuck this nigga called BB No Money and not Babinos? So this is the last one because if I kept going and reading this list, this video would be at minimum 20 minutes. But in 2022, I get still surprised that people can say that Chris Brown is a legend. Like, I get it, there are still women frothing at the mouth at the thought of his ball sweat. But for him to be a legend in my eyes, he gotta go 12 rounds with Conor McGregor in a UFC fight. Now, are the Chris Brown assault jokes getting a little old at this point? Yes. But who's gonna stop me from saying this shit?